Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tonight is Woke Wednesdays. We do this every single Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And tonight I have the pleasure of having an amazing artist on the show. Look at these paintings behind us. We got Maya back here. We got Pac. And I also posted a lot of her art on the Instagram story. This absolutely amazing support artist. So, do you want to tell them your name?
Sure. My name is Alfrina Musa.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. That wasn't called for it. Yeah.
You gotta roll the R.
Oh. That wasn't called for it.
Hi, everybody. I'm Alfrina.
Thank you so much for being here. What do you do? What do you do a lot?
I'm just an artist, man.
You're not just an artist. You are just
an artist.
This is beautiful work. I walked in and I was like, wow, this is absolutely amazing. So y'all, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Tonight we're talking about a very sensitive topic, child molestation. Last week we talked about sexual assault and domestic abuse. If you missed that episode, please feel free to go to our YouTube page. The link is in the bio. And tonight we're talking about another sensitive topic. So let's go ahead and get started. If this is your first time tuning in, please feel free to ask questions and post comments, and we'll answer them throughout the show. So, Alfrina, what brings us to this topic tonight? Child molestation and pedophilia.
So, again, hi everybody. My name is Alfrina Musa. And tonight I will tell you about my power story. Your power story is actually like a testimony, however you want to call it. Your story that brings you to your moment right now when you get past that and you use your negative and turn it into a positive. I was actually molested when I was a child, and of course that's a tough subject. That's something difficult to deal with. So it's like, how do you deal with that as a child? How do you tell your mom or your dad, whoever it may be, how do you get past that? I actually got molested, didn't know that I did, because as a child you don't know too much of right from wrong with bad or good touches from an adult or even a child. So I got touched, and I held it in for a while until eventually I spoke to my sisters about it, and we all went to my mother and we spoke about it. So it was very, very, very difficult situation to deal with, but of course I'm here today with it. So
thanks so much for sharing that.
No problem.
And if I may ask, like, so you sharing this with your mother was years later, I imagine?
Not years later. It was pretty much probably, you could say like probably 2 or 3 months later.
And so you were still a child?
Yes.
So what was like if I may ask, like the reception like to that?
Of course, a parent will never think that this will happen to their child. They will not think, so can't have that mindset, because anything can happen, especially we're in 2019. Anything can happen. So her reception automatically was like, no, it probably didn't happen. And it's not for me to crucify her by thinking like that. She's just like, is she sure on what took place? That's you ask those questions, so that's automatically like, did it really happen? And wow. And as a parent, that will break your heart. So of course she asked that question, and then of course with all of us coming to her, she took care of the situation and everything. So it was a tough moment, but it happened, and thankfully she went about it in the right way.
So real quick, we had a question real quick. Someone's asking, Random Nessa, are you all in a gallery?
Are we in a... Well, I live in a gallery.
Hey,
We're actually...
Let them know.
Hey, if you ever come to my house, it's a gallery. I promise you, every corner there's an art piece. We got Biggie on the wall over there, but you won't see it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll post Biggie later. I'll post it on Instagram. But you're an artist.
Yes.
You are an artist, and you sell all these beautiful pieces. And we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that tonight. So in a way that we definitely are in a gallery.
Yeah.
She ain't got no pencils, but we are in a gallery.
I do. I found one. Thank
you. So we have a question from Ashia. Was this, and please excuse me if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, was this someone that you knew and were close to?
It was actually very close. It was a family member. So that answers your question. You never know who it may be, and that's why I said that in general. You never know who it could be, so just like honestly speak out. It doesn't matter. Speak out about your hurt. Never hold that in. Never hold it in.
One thing when it comes to sexual assault, we learned last week that in 90% of the cases when it comes to sexual assault, 90% of the time is people actually know the abuser.
A close person, family member,
close person who they know. So this is oftentimes it is someone that you know. It's actually very rare that it's a stranger that actually does this.
Yes.
Asia, thank you for correcting me. But also, like in Hispanic communities, I was talking with some friends getting prepared for the show. It's really common, like to see grown ass men, like try to talk to younger girls. Like
it's very common. It's very I was always overly matured for my age. Now you wouldn't tell because of course now I'm 5'3". You know your height stops.
Are you 5'3"?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm 5'3", but always my size. I was overdeveloped. I had that body and that figure, and I remember a lot of times I said, "No, I'm only 15," and they're like, "It's okay," and all. I've constantly heard that, but thankfully, you know, I was brought up not to talk to strangers, be very strict, call 911, go straight home. All of those things help when it comes to parents talking to their children, even teenager. Like communication is very important. Without that, a lot of these things do take place, like molestation and stuff like that.
I was watching an interview with Trevor Noah. I forgot. She was a black woman. She wrote a book recently, and she was talking about sexual assault in children in relation to R. Kelly, and that was kind of the inspiration too for tonight because a lot of people have been talking about R. Kelly in the past couple of weeks, and she was arguing that for some reason, black children, specifically black little girls, when it pertains to they're constantly sexualized, and they don't get to be children in the same way that other children get to be. So what do you think?
I agree on that in the sense of, you know, sometimes kids get taught to twerk at the age of 5. What do you see too on a lot of videos? I know we have different nationalities and everything like that, but that's a question too for the community.
Yeah.
Like, what age do you think that's pretty much kid friendly? Because sometimes it could be out of fun too.
Yeah.
Entertainment for the family, like that's
like
something.
Dancing? Oh, hey, come dance for the family.
Yeah.
So. It's interesting, and what this lady was arguing, and I agree, is that let children be children. If they want to dance, let them dance. Like, these people who are looking at them and sexualizing, we should be holding them accountable.
Yes, exactly.
Right? And that's what we kind of mean by allowing children to be children. Children don't have this agency or autonomy that adults have. So when you have a piece of shit who knows right from wrong, who is a full-ass grown adult and sexualizing children, that is pedophilia. Now we have a problem.
Exactly. So like it's pretty much what are we teaching our child, and like you said, let them be children at that age. But like I keep saying, we're in a different time and age now, so children are knowing a whole lot even by the age of like 10 and 11, middle school age, so even elementary school.
Yeah, but even then we want to be careful, right? Because just because they know a lot, they're still children. Right, and that does not. We can't then blame them.
No,
for the actions of adults, right?
Yeah.
So we have a question from Asia. Yes, why is it that black female children are more often than not defined, the second guessed when it comes to this topic? So it kind of goes to your point. Like, so a black child will say, "Hey, this happened to me," but we tend not to believe them as much as maybe other children. Right, and I think that's the question. And what do you think?
I would say, to each his own. I can't talk for everyone. I cannot talk for everyone, but like I said, it's not that I wouldn't doubt that she didn't believe me on the fact of, like, I just feel like she didn't think that it would happen to her own, and that's how everybody, and with their children, they would not believe that because everyone's going to be in a happy home and a happy lifestyle, happy mindset of their lifestyle. So they would want to believe that this will never happen to my child, but there is a chance that it can happen. And how would you respond to that?
I see what you're saying. That makes more sense to me now, because you're kind of drawing a distinction. They're distinguishing between, there's a difference between, if I heard you correctly, not believing a child.
Not believing and actually, I believe you, but oh my gosh, I'm in shock that it happened. Yes. Wow, I cannot believe this.
Yes, I think that's a great way. And it's, because ultimately we want to protect our children. Right?
Exactly.
Ideally.
So parents do want to protect their children. My mother is a protector, especially because I'm the baby of the family.
Oh, so, yeah.
But definitely so, like, I would never doubt a moment of my mother wanting to protect me, and never doubted that. She never believed me, not at all.
You know, and we're going to talk about the healing process too. And like to this day, you know, I the older you get, the more stuff you find out about your family.
Yeah.
And I was talking to my dad about like, I work with a lot of children in the community, and I was talking to my dad about situations where children have like told me, hey, you know, this and this happened to me in my home, and, like, I need help. And I was talking to my dad about like kind of situations when you're mentoring people, and he was telling me, he's like, hey man, you have no idea how many people in our family have been molested as they were child. He's like, by uncles, by aunts.
It's true.
Because women can also molest children too.
Exactly.
And I was just like, damn, I had no idea. And your parents, you know, oftentimes, ideally, they want to protect you. And I'm just like, what? And I'm finding out years later that uncles of mine were assaulted by other family members.
I feel like in a room of people, you might have 5 people in that room. A room of probably 30 people, it has to be like 5 that has been molested. I said the least 5 people that has been molested. And even at one of my art therapy shows, you saw constantly people come up to say that they were molested. So it's something that's very common right now. Like,
I think it's been common for,
but everybody's been on the hush about it.
Yeah, and that's one thing I think about that I'm seeing more with our generation, like millennials, like coming out and talking about it more. Things like the Me Too movement. I believe her name was Tarana Burke, the woman who founded the Me Too movement, a black woman who was often erased and forgotten about when it comes to the Me Too movement. She's been doing this for over a decade. Like, this is such an important movement.
It is.
Right now. R. Kelly's documentary coming out, it was extremely difficult to watch. I know there's a lot of controversies as far as, you know, the channel making money off the stories of women, and that should definitely be addressed. But there are some good things that came out, and it's women sharing their stories, empowering themselves, empowering other women, and us addressing the fact of this is wrong, right? There is no gray area when it comes to this. It's wrong. So thank you so much for sharing that, because I know this is not easy. And I really do hope this is also helping someone out there. So let's talk a little bit about healing. All right, and you're obviously an amazing artist. If y'all are just joining us, all these pieces have been painted by Alfrina. And it's not just paint that's going on here. There's like, put discs on them, like vinyls. You have writing on some of them. So it's a lot going on.
It's a story.
It's a story. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Talk to me about it. Go ahead. I'm out here trying to talk about your art. Yeah, go ahead.
Every piece that I do has a story to it.
Oh, okay.
There's a purpose for the color, for the concept. Everything comes together as one. So it's just like a poem on an art piece. That's how I see it.
So real quick, we have a question kind of going back to Kejada is asking, the reason why it doesn't get reported is it because it's done by family members? Because a lot of cases do go unreported.
I will say yes. Now, going back to that, I'll respond on this full front. A lot of times it does not get reported because it is a family member. I grew up in a very, when I was younger, it was very religious. I grew up in a very religious home. And sometimes in that atmosphere too as well, it's like, we'll pray about it and leave it alone and push it to the side. Is that the right way? No, it's not.
Absolutely not.
No, it's not. But, you know, like I said, as you get older, you grow. And not only you grow, but also your relationships with your family members or with someone that you know, you didn't cross well with. You grow. And you grow out of those things. You guys grow to bigger perceptions of things. So, like, that wasn't the right way to go. And I will honestly be the first one to tell you, I'm totally a lover of God, but I'm also a lover of therapy. So the two together makes a perfect match. You can't just pray about it. Also, go get help.
Yeah, therapy is a very real thing. We always kind of advocate for therapy here on the show. Like, one thing, Hispanic communities, again, and working with children, one thing that I've heard from a lot of the children who have been assaulted and molested, what some of them say, a lot of their parents don't believe them. They're like, no, you're lying, you're making this up. They end up blaming the child.
In denial.
In denial, right? The second part is that they can blame the child. Oh, this is your fault. Well, what did you do?
What did you do?
What did you do wrong? And it's like, this is a fucking child. And then number 3 that I've heard, especially in Hispanic homes or any immigrant home, is that, well, be quiet because we don't want this person to get deported. And that's a very real thing. So, again, not absolving anything, but just kind of addressing certain, I guess, excuses or just rationalizations that people come up with.
A lot of excuses.
So, yes, Kejada is saying that victim blaming needs to go. Absolutely. Especially, it needs to go for sure, but I just cannot wrap my head around people victim blaming a child. Like, seriously, fuck you. Like, if
it happens.
Like,
it
it does.
And like you said, it's not just with a male molesting a female child or anything. It goes both ways.
It goes always.
Males, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It doesn't matter where you are, yeah.
Anyway, a bad touch can happen without, you know, knowing the gender or the race, whatever it may be.
Absolutely.
Everyone, it can happen to anyone. So you have to have a voice and speak out about it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So healing. Let's talk about healing because Kejada is saying that it is disgusting. Absolutely. Completely agree. You're an artist. This is, again, I'm just in the state of just shock and awe of everything. This is absolutely beautiful. What kind of got you started with art?
I was actually in elementary school.
Oh, you don't have to show off out here, a little child prodigy.
Yeah, child prodigy.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, own that.
But I was in elementary school. I'll tell you where I went. I went to Norwood Elementary, and that's in Miami.
That was in the Bahamas.
No. Got jokes.
For days. Jokes for days. Yeah, absolutely.
But no, I was in elementary school, and I started drawing since then. My mom started noticing it too. And then thankfully when I went to Norland Middle Huskies,
Norland, okay.
Yes. When I went to Norland Middle, thankfully 6th grade, I was actually drawing in math class. It was a free little moment of that. And my teacher, I'm gonna say the names. My teacher, Mr. Usato, he was like, "Hey, you know they got a program here for this art program."
See, this is
it's
Miami. This is a Miami school. Yeah. all these crazy names.
But he was like, you know, they got an art program
Amber
here
saying,
for it.
"Hey, Miami Gardens." She said, "Go Huskies."
Hey.
Amber is one of my little sisters. Amber's one of my little sisters, and Joey saying.
Everybody loves Norland. Everybody loves Norland Middle.
I don't think anyone knows where Norland is.
Norland Middle.
Yeah, man, I don't know. Yeah, it's not about me tonight. It's about you. Come on.
Anyways, back to.
So Mr. Rasposado.
He took me in the middle class. He took me over to the teacher.
So you must have been pretty amazing, like for him to take you out of class.
I appreciate it. That's all I'm gonna say.
What would you draw? A triangle? You said this is a math class?
No, I was actually drawing
the best circle he'd ever seen.
Oh my gosh. I was drawing people like all the time, and look, I'm still drawing people's faces till today. But I used to do that, and she took me in, and they molded me, and here I am.
So real quick, we have more questions. People are giving you hard eyes. Custer Woodland saying, "You painted the mural behind you? If you're just joining us, let them know you painted all this." And you're also selling all this. You're a working artist.
I'm painting I'm selling it.
Come on.
You can go on my website. You'll see a lot more. It's alfrenamusa.com.
I'm going to type it in right now.
Alfrena. Musa. Moo like a cow.
Nah, moo like a cow. Don't do that. Woosa. Oh, bad boys too.
MOOSA.
So Mark is asking, do you have your old scrapbooks to see your starter work?
Somebody just asked me that this afternoon. I promise you, I have everything from the beginning. I have stacks of sketchbooks from 6th grade. I have it all.
Wow, that's amazing.
I have everything.
I think they want to see it, but I feel you. It's somewhere under here.
I have the process. Yes, it's all over.
But you are going to show us something. And we have another question. Who did you love to draw? Who do you love to draw?
I love to draw.
I heard you love to draw White Jesus. That's what I heard. Is that true?
Next. I actually love to draw legends, as you can see. I love to draw people, period. But as you see, it's a lot of musical pieces I have.
Because you're a singer, too.
I have Tupac. I have Biggie. There's CeeLo back there.
We got Stevie.
We got Stevie Wonder.
We got Miles
Davis. We got Prince. BB King just got sold, so it's not here, but it is online still for you to see. It's a lot.
And even a lot of your pieces have like musical instruments in them, like pianos, guitars.
Yes, my love for
notes.
Music. Yeah. And he just told my secret. If you didn't catch it, oh well, that's great. So
I heard you can't say no way, so you're good. That's what I heard. So y'all, please buy work. So you're an artist. So you obviously grew up. You know, Mr. Bolivia. You said took you to this to this paint class. These are jokes. These are racist Hispanic jokes. I apologize. Someone asked out of curiosity, where are you from?
I am from Miami. I was born here. My family is Bahamian, from the Bahamas, Exuma, Bahamas. If you know.
Oh, not Exuma.
Yeah, Exuma is like the quiet country spot where there's like not that much lights, and all that stuff. But you go there and you actually appreciate the peacefulness and the quietness. That's like the best. Yeah, that's the best place. Yeah. Like I wouldn't mind. I love it.
So you're an artist. So at what point did you begin to kind of marry this idea of art therapy, like with your love? Just because it's one thing to be an artist, but now you're also tying it to therapy. So what kind of happened there?
Well, it started 2 years ago, where of course I knew art was my passion and my love. It's not my first love. My first love is actually God, and my second love is music, and then my third is art. So I combine them all in each and every piece that you'll see if you look at it. But definitely, so that started. It was like art helps people. You do not have to be an artist for art to help you. Like you can actually experience that. But I'll wait till he asks me that question to go.
No, go for it. Yeah.
So I do art therapy. There's a lot of therapeutic art sessions. I started it last year hardcore at a local church. Just because it was at a local church does not mean you're coming to a church service. You're not going to be preached to from the pastor.
Someone to pray on you, put some oils.
Yeah. No, thankfully my church totally supports my gift. And they open up one of their areas for me to have free art sessions there. So the first one that we'll be having this year is actually April 7th. That's Sunday.
Hey, turn up.
It'll be 1 to 3. Not yet. We just started and I got all the dates. I just let all the dates be confirmed. Yeah.
Is it in Miami or Broward?
It's in Miami Gardens.
Okay.
It'll be Mount Pisgah SDA.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah.
Church. If you don't know where it is, it's right. Everyone knows where Antioch is. It's right behind Antioch. I promise you, next to the highway. So it's Mount Pisgah SDA Church. That's where it'll be April 7th from 1 to 3. Free food too. The whole thing.
You should have started with that.
No, I'm not gonna say that first for you guys to come for that only. But no, definitely. So I want your whole experience.
So what does it entail?
To be powerful. We always have 3 to 4 guest speakers that I have to come out. The reason why I have the guest speakers,
like artists?
No artists.
So
you're the artist for the day.
Oh, okay. So who are the guest speakers?
The guest speakers are people who are coming to tell you their power story or their testimony.
Oh, okay. Oh, love it.
So that actually entails setting the atmosphere for you to feel comfortable enough to open up and tell your own story in front of a crowd that you don't know.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But I promise you that the atmosphere is totally comfortable and totally like hands open for you and your story. Once they do that part, we go into the reaction. So to every action, there's a reaction. So from what you heard, now what you're going to do is actually go up. And during that meantime, you are supposed to create your own art piece.
So you don't have to be an artist to go.
No. Yeah. And that's one thing I tell people all the time. You do not have to be an artist. It's the same thing as if you go to a doctor's office and go to psychiatry. I do work at a doctor's office. And I tell people all the time when the patients come, they ask, well, I don't know how to draw. We're not asking you to know. It's a space, a free space for you, a comfortable space for you to let loose and just tell either how your day went, how your week went. Just release, any stress or troubles that you have within an art piece with different colors and paintbrushes.
So let me ask, we have a comment. Kejada is saying, I love music, but my parents don't agree with it. So maybe what would you kind of say to encourage somebody that maybe his parents don't agree with their art, their artistic abilities? Do you live with them? I don't know. Kejada, do you live with them? We have another question, which is it affordable though? The art therapy session, I think that's what we're talking about.
Well, guess what's affordable? The one on April 7th, that's affordable because you heard everything was free and you got free food.
Oh, wow. So everything is free.
Yes, it just will not be a one-on-one with me. It's a group of people. So that's the one that's affordable it's for the community. That's my ministry. That's why I call myself art minister, besides from Alfreda.
Oh. So Kejada is saying, yep, they do live at home with their family.
Okay, so if you do live at home with your family, there's plenty of spaces and locations for you to go to here in South Florida to, go get your therapeutic moments with music. You already know there's like lounge spots everywhere. I'm not going to tell you too much places. I'm not going to tell you to go to the club, but if you sing Tuesday night, open mic.
Where? Which one?
I forgot.
Oh.
Just go research it on Google.
Man, there's an open mic every night, man.
Yeah, like everywhere. Yeah. So like there's a comfort zone everywhere for you. I love music, so what I did, but I'm actually a little bit more, I'm loud with art, but I'm quiet with music. So I know how to sing, but I'm quiet with it. So I actually joined my praise team just to fulfill that love I have for music. Because what if I just sat there and did nothing? I feel like a void is not filled.
No, absolutely. I used to go to music stores to find instruments to play.
Yeah, and they allow you to do it in there. Like there's every comfortable spot.
Kejada says they don't live in America. Oh, what country do you live in? Okay, so real quick, back to therapy. April 7th.
April 7th. After that, what we were saying is after you hear the speakers, is during the speaking time, you are actually supposed to get motivated to create your own masterpiece on paper. So we do have papers and color utensils there. Everything.
Because sometimes people don't got pencils. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Guys, I didn't have a pencil tonight, but it's okay. That's the joke.
Real quick, if you're just now joining us, we do this every single Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today we have an amazing guest. And if you missed part of this episode, we will be uploading this to YouTube, so don't feel like you missed out. We have an amazing guest tonight. Alfreda is on the show. Thank you so much for being here.
No problem.
You can see we have beautiful art pieces for sale. She drew, painted. I know sometimes painters get mad when you say, hey, I didn't draw this, I painted. You know what I'm saying? Painted all these beautiful pieces. You have a website. I'll type it in again, alfredamusa.com. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I hear children. Yeah, so it seems like, so we're trying to kind of tie everything together. It seems that the kind of childhood experiences have also kind of helped kind of mold, like kind of your art. And
I always with anybody, like I was saying with the art therapy, once you're going, now it's time for the audience to share their piece. So they go up one by one to explain the piece that they've created.
Oh wow.
You will never know what somebody's piece means unless they open their mouth, and when you hear it guess how much more powerful that piece is that they created. Also with colors too as well. Colors can mean anything. Like red is more for anger, or you know, being very dramatic. Yellow is more mellow. Blue is cool, laid back. Or it can also like, it can mean anything. Sometimes people use blue for like a favorite color of a family member that passed away. You know, all of those things tie in together. It's just so powerful when you hear everyone goes in their comfort zone in front of a group of people and they release everything in front of them. But it's a totally supportive room of anything that you've been through.
So it seems that you also kind of do art therapy on your own, like on an individual level?
I do.
You do? Okay.
Yes.
So can you talk a little bit about that?
You can come to DRT Behavioral Services to get therapeutic art sessions with me there. More of a one-on-one.
Dope. Awesome. Now, Mark XXL kind of beat us to the punch, saying that I seen on your page that you do children's books. Can you please tell me about that? So that's kind of like, why are you laughing? Yeah, so let's talk about children. I don't know why you're laughing, so now I'm laughing. So there it is. Can we hold it up to the screen? Is that cool?
Yeah.
This is children's book, and you drew that, obviously. Yes. So the first thing we see is, I think, a black little girl. So so let's start title and then kind of the cover. So it's called Bad Touch.
Yeah.
Why Bad Touch?
Bad Touch explains my story that I told you, how I was molested when I was younger. So it sums it up like Bad Touch. That's it. And I also love to make the wine. I said the wine.
Oh, you thinking about alcohol? Oh, that's not Jesus. Oh. Yeah. Oh,
back to the book.
Wednesday wind down. Turn up. Okay.
Bad Touch is a quick name that simplifies, you know, the good and the bad touches. Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh. Help! Okay. I heard getting hit in the head. Yeah. So, okay, I'm not trying to make light of the title, but you are speaking of alcohol. But so yes. Now there's a little black girl in the front. I think why her?
It's my personal story. It's my personal testimony that I did for this. I had to make it also relatable to myself as well. So I did a little girl where her hand is up on, because my logo is actually the palm of my hand. Is actually, I did the shape of my hand. That's my logo for like my brand and everything like that. And the quote that I have is, "Let the palm of your hand be the inspiration to your masterpiece." So that's why I said, to everything that I do, there's a story behind it, but people just won't know.
You're very intentional. Yeah.
So it's like also too, Bad Touch. Wow. Hold your hands up to say stop as well.
This is beautiful, and her ribbon matches her shirt.
Yeah, everything. And there's actually a smiley face right here.
A little button, yeah.
So you have Bad Touch.
Yeah, talk to us. Yeah, go ahead.
You have Bad Touch, but you also have a happy ending.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is absolutely amazing. And on the back, your website's on there.
Yes.
As well. Sir. So if y'all want to see that, this is absolutely beautiful. And also, right, we talk about representation matters and how much just children of color just don't see themselves in a lot of these kind of spaces and things that we buy. But this is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
So I was telling you before the show that, and Mark was saying, "Oh my God, yeah, people are giving you hearts for the book." So before the show, I was telling you that when I first heard about introducing such a sensitive topic like child molestation in a kid-friendly way to children, I was like, "How in the hell? Like, how does this work?" Because like I did not even. So tell us, like, what kind of inspired?
And that's why I did it, because no one knows how to introduce it.
Yes.
Everyone always push it underneath the rug. Everyone says, "Oh, shh, don't talk about it. It's okay. We'll brush it off." But that child or that person has never gotten therapy about it. Conversations can also be therapeutic too, just to get them, moved on from that, or, create that forgiveness. I've forgiven that person. It takes a long time to forgive someone, but when you actually do it, you become like you're on a whole new level. You're a bigger person just for knowing how to forgive somebody, and like honestly not even paying attention to them anymore, but taking, like I said, take that negativity and turning it to a positive and create a book.
Yes. So how exactly does this kind of introduce this topic to children?
So this book is actually a coloring and activity book.
Okay.
While the child is coloring, they're reading a story of what took place to a little girl. So that's the kid friendly too, a little piece of it right there. So while you're going through the story, they're coloring with their parents, mom or dad or auntie or uncle, it don't matter. Anybody. Yes. Yeah. Best friends, we all could do it, they're coloring with them, and you're being introduced to the good and the bad touch. And once you get closer and closer to the end, you'll actually see that I did say, pray about it. But at the end, I did say, you'll see that the child went and got therapy with her mom about the subject. And, she's eating her lollipop at the same time at the end.
Do you mind if we open it up a little bit?
No, come buy it first.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just joking.
Let me put my hands over here. Okay, that was okay.
You can show the ending, probably.
Yeah. Oh, I love that she has a little afro. That's cool. And I think, like, little things like this are just so important.
It is.
Right?
It is.
Going natural over here. Okay,
yeah, you gotta show all that,
whole movement.
The style, the artistic dress
code. We got a whole style. Wow. So this is
and if you also, I'll tell this to you.
Oh wow.
I made it very personal. If you actually go, once you purchase the book and you go through it, you'll see too that purposely I named her Shauna.
Shauna. Okay.
Yeah. My name, I'm getting personal with you guys. My name before was Deshauna. And then of course my sisters, all of our names are alike, so it's Alfrina now. My name got changed to be a part of the the sisters. So, but like I connect to my childhood. Yeah. My previous name was Deshauna.
Oh wow!
And you actually see the character. Her name is Shauna throughout the whole book. So there's little bits and pieces where this book is completely personal. You did get a piece of me while I'm actually just creating that healing for you, hopefully.
Wow, this is powerful. I love this. Speak out. Mark is asking, how much is the book?
The book is $25.
Okay.
So you can do PayPal with my name.
Venmo. Oh no, we got Venmo behind. Okay. So we got PayPal. We got Apple Pay.
You also have Cash App.
Cash App, okay.
Yes.
We got PayPal, Cash App.
And so just DM me, message me. I don't mind giving you my number too as well. It's okay. It's okay.
And I think we definitely got to. I know we have to support this.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it because we don't want to be starving artists out here.
Yeah,
so
that's a very real thing. Yes.
I will use my gift as in any place that I can use it. I do the art therapy. I used to teach for 8 years, but I don't teach no more. Yeah. I wanted to grow. You want to grow.
They let you teach? What?
I was tall enough.
Yeah.
I was tall enough. No, but no, you just want to grow as an artist in everything that you do. So definitely, so as an artist, never sell yourself short. Like,
absolutely,
keep your pieces. If someone don't want to buy it for its price, keep it. Like, I'm in love with each and every piece that I create. So it's like I rather keep it instead of giving it to someone for a lower price than what the quality is. Like, if you know your quality is great and that you're a bomb artist, like, stay true to yourself, not true to them first.
Go ahead, say that. So this is also on your website.
It's not on there yet. It should be soon, but you could go in there and request. Also, my number is 954-559-0349.
Hold on, let me write this down. 954. You said what? 954 what?
559-0349. Leave me a voicemail if I do not pick up. It's fine.
0349?
Yes. And my email is Musa_Alfrina@yahoo.com. I do live drawings.
You said AOL.com? You said Yahoo.
At Yahoo.
Okay, Yahoo.com.
Yahoo.
Okay. Yeah. Oh no. You can't sing. Oh, you really can't sing. Okay. I thought you were kidding. Yeah. Alright, you said, and then that's 0.com. Alright,
yeah.
Cool.
Yahoo.com. Musa_Alfrina@yahoo.com. Just leave me a message. I just try to do everything with the gift that you were given.
You also have an Instagram page. I tagged her on the promo video. I can put your handle. What is it again?
My Instagram is my name, Alfrina Musa.
Okay.
Also, the art minister.
The art minister. And this art is absolutely beautiful. You have a coloring book. You have more coloring books?
They are on the way. Yes, my goal is to have 100 coloring books by the end of the year.
Really? 100?
100.
Wow.
That's my goal. It can get done. It's just sometimes.
Wow, that's amazing.
Life happens, and
sometimes you just don't get Wi-Fi passwords, and stuff happens. You're right. You're right. Stuff does happen.
I promise you, this was the best interview ever with this guy here.
You're welcome. You're welcome. No, but I think part of it is supporting. This teachers can use this, right? Sunday school teachers, if y'all go to church, if you don't go to church, parents can do this. If you mentor children, anybody can use this. And $25 is nothing.
It is
for an amazing piece of work. We gotta support.
And also too, because you see a girl on there, female, it's not just for that. It's just for in general. Like we said before, it has bad touch has no gender on it. It does not choose who they want.
And I'm sure you'll have other books, right? Kind of with that.
Yes, a lot. So don't even worry about. This is only the beginning, but please support me now.
This is your first coloring book.
Yes.
Please support.
I just released it last year. November, so I'm so excited. It's been doing very well without extreme promo and everything, it's been touching everybody. I got one person that cried with reading it, which I was like, yes. The reason why I said yes is because I treat it the same way as you'll see my visual arts work. If the artist is not there and it was powerful enough to touch the person, the viewer, it did what it needed to do.
Absolutely. No, this is, I think, so amazing. You're clearly gifted. There's a lot of gifted people out there. Sometimes don't end up using their gifts.
But we gotta encourage them.
Absolutely. I was gonna not encourage them, so I appreciate you telling me that. So we definitely gotta encourage that. All of us, I think, have gifts, right, in our own type of ways. My gift is obviously comedy. This is why I was put on this earth, to just make people laugh.
Not funny.
You've laughed every time since I got here. No, but seriously, you have a beautiful gift, and I think we're all just thankful that you're sharing this with us.
Thank you.
And this is absolutely amazing. We're kind of running out of time. We have about 15 minutes left. Do y'all have any questions? Is there anything that you kind of want to share that you maybe think we missed? What do you think?
Well, back to the art therapy for April 4th. Like I said, April 7th. I'm sorry. Thank you. You were listening.
I'm a listener. Yeah.
Ladies, he's a listener. You heard that? You heard that?
I'm taken by Jesus. Yeah, thank you.
Praise God.
It's a joke. Complete joke. Yeah.
But no. Again, that date.
Oh, not the one. I need water.
That day, April 7th, like I told you, everything is free. Again, like I said, it's at Mount Pisgah SDA. Come out. You'll truly enjoy the event. I have one speaker already that's in. He has a powerful story. Amazing guy. You have to come. I don't want to tell you, but it's not going to be a sad place too. A lot of people think it's a mopey, sad environment, but it's not. Honestly, it's a very powerful environment. So imagine you walk into a room, you eat great food from a catered chef.
Wait, what kind of food are we talking about?
Breakfast is brunch time.
Oh, okay, we're doing brunch. Okay,
yes,
we're doing brunch.
It's brunch time.
Okay.
It'll be good. I promise you.
Questions? Yeah.
Anyways, the food will be great. I won't do that to you. I love great food. I promise you.
Okay.
So
you're foodie. Okay.
And I'm not gonna. And don't think everything's gonna be spicy,
I didn't. Caribbean. Why would I assume that? That's racist. That's racist.
It's my new partner in crime.
Yeah. Kejada's saying your art is empowering. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
I think we should give him like a little tour of like.
I can take it off the wall.
Yeah, can we show
take it off the wall? Y'all ready? Okay, let's go.
She has this beautiful Biggie piece. First thing I saw when I walked in. It's absolutely amazing. Oh, don't drop it now. Don't. Here, let me help you out here. Look at this. Yeah, look at this. This is a huge piece too. It's absolutely beautiful. This is you getting all the hearts right now. So one of my favorite pieces that she has here is can I pick this one up? The Maya one.
Fall later.
We have a Maya Angelou piece, which is absolutely amazing. So
as the cage bird sings, everybody knows that poem. Yeah. So if you can look a little closer, I have like 4 of her poems inside of her shirt. That makes up her shirt.
So you also have nice handwriting. Okay. Okay. I don't know how to. Okay.
Thank you.
And we got this Tupac piece. So can you talk to us a little bit about the Pac piece? What kind of the colors? Why these colors?
So I wonder if it'll work.
What?
Let's see. So with Tupac, of course, we all love him. We appreciate his music, and of course, from way back then and now, we still appreciate him. And Biggie. That's why you saw me do the 2 of them. The pieces are kind of similar, but still their own too as well. This piece actually glows in the dark.
Whoa!
That's why I was asking, can we do it, and if it'll show.
We can't, because then they won't. I mean, you can if you want. You want to try it?
Let's see, real quick. 1 second, just 1 second. We're only gonna do it for 2 seconds. The light will come right back on. We'll see. Oh, it did it a little bit, but you can't see it.
Yeah, it did. No, I can see it. Y'all just can't see it though. Yeah. This is amazing.
It glows in the dark. His crown glows in the dark. His shirt, and also his neck piece too.
Yeah, African piece. So let's talk a little bit about price, because I think this is important, and I think people need to appreciate this. Because people, for some reason, they love the art but never want to pay. So how much is like a Tupac piece? How big is it? Number one.
So Tupac is 5 feet. 5 feet by 7 feet.
5 by 7. How long did it take you to paint this?
I usually do pieces within 2 days the most.
This took you only 2 days?
Yeah, it don't take me. I'm being honest.
You're good.
It don't take me long, because I could actually. I was supposed to do his face. That was a surprise. I was going to sketch his face just now.
But then she was like, I don't draw Latinos, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever, you know. The things I deal with, I'm trying to tell y'all.
But we don't have any time. I was gonna sketch his face live, like probably in like 5 minutes or
it's not
10
47.
minutes.
It's not 47.
So he said we don't have time.
Oh, we got time. We got 13 minutes. Go ahead. Feel free to go at it.
But yeah. So the smaller pieces, like probably the regular poster board size, starts off by $150. So black and white is $150 at the poster board size. And going up, that's where the price go higher.
So how much is a Tupac piece?
The Tupac piece is $1,500. That is nothing. That piece should be like $5,000 or even more than that.
Absolutely.
So like, and people don't want to buy it for that. Like, I even the other day took the price down to $850, and
still.
So I'd rather keep my pieces. Like I said, my room in my house will be a gallery until people actually appreciate your work and buy it for the cost that it should.
How much is a Biggie piece? $1,500 as well?
Yeah, all of the huge pieces are $1,500.
And just look at the intricacy of it, the color, the detail. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. Clearly, you take your time. Clearly, you love to do this. And
you can also put in an order to get your custom pieces too as well.
Oh,
it just don't have to be what I do already.
Oh, so you like send me a picture or something?
I paint clothes, shoes, everything. Whatever you want me to do or put on anything, I'll do it. Walls.
Someone's saying, do you take commissions? I don't know.
I do.
What's commissions?
As the custom pieces.
Oh, okay.
Personally order. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that word. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Tattoos?
I do everything with the art. Yes. So that's why it was easy for me with my book. Thank God I was my own illustrator. So
yeah, absolutely. So we got some time. You want to sketch me real quick? Oh, come on.
That's if they want to.
I mean, people are laughing. People are.
Let's see. Do you guys?
I mean, it don't matter.
You guys want to see his face sketch? I don't know.
I mean.
How do you want it done?
I'm not gonna read these rude comments.
What is it?
Someone said I can tell you don't buy art from local artists. See, they're rude. They're playing around. Bookmarks. You do it all.
I do everything. I actually did do a bookmark for someone for their wife. They was just a just because gift. Hint, hint. I did a bookmark for I do everything. I do a little bit of graphic design too.
Yeah.
As well. Like
Mark said, go for it.
I use all.
Okay, Jada said, sketch him. Hey. Wow, Duende said, can we get someone better looking? That's rude. They're so rude. See, this is why I don't talk to people.
He's a sweetheart.
When
he want to be.
Person on the planet.
When he want to be, he'll crack his jokes.
You know, I crack jokes all day, every day. Yeah. So we got about 10 minutes. Can you sketch something in 10 minutes?
I got you. We gonna do this.
So you got to show them that there's nothing on the page. We will need you cheating. All right. Because I heard someone said that you bought all these pieces.
What?
That's what I heard. I heard you're a cheater.
You didn't hear that.
If you're just joining us, please know that these are amazing, beautiful art pieces.
This is some of the sketches for the next
painted.
book.
Oh, awesome. People don't believe that I'm a sweetheart. Y'all are just. For the record, there's nothing on here. We're about to see her artistic abilities here live in person.
I'm about to do it with a pen because I can't find a pencil.
Oh, I was like, this is kind of voodoo. I didn't know what.
It's not a voodoo.
I had no idea.
It's the artsy pen that I made.
I was unaware.
Really?
Unaware. Yeah,
really
it's beautiful though. I love it. We're running out of time. We got 8 minutes.
It's okay. We'll get it done. Gotta look at
I gotta look at you.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I feel so uncomfortable right now. What? I feel so uncomfortable. I'm not good at this.
You want to do this the next time?
No, let's do it now. Go.
Yeah, take off your glasses.
Oh no, I can't see without my glasses.
What?
I can't see without my glasses. You see, now you spat on me.
This is the most difficult artist.
Model
ever.
I'm a model. I'm looking. Okay, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, the pen's not working, guys.
Look at this.
Sorry.
See, it's not working. See, it's not working.
It's not meant to be tonight.
It's not meant to be. I apologize for getting y'all hopes up.
Maybe next time.
Oh, look at that. It's working now. Look at that. Look at that. It's working.
Talk to them.
It's so I can look at them and talk to you.
No, look over here and talk to them.
So I can see y'all through here.
I need your
Culture
eyes.
Woodlands is saying it's because the voodoo pen. It's a joke. It's a joke. Y'all don't be rude. Y'all don't be rude. So I mean, for the record, I don't know what to say right now. I've never been drawn on. I've been doing Woke Wednesdays for 2 years. It's the 105th episode of Woke Wednesdays, and I've never been drawn ever in my life. So we're gonna show you.
That's a lot of people too. I noticed that. So they're like super happy because even when I face paint, the people, they're like, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah, no, absolutely. So Hurston, shut up and let her draw you. That's what someone just said.
Thank you for helping, guys. Thank you.
Y'all are rude people. Can't stand people. I'm so uncomfortable. Sorry, I look down.
I'm doing your mouth now.
You ever seen should I close it, open it?
I would tell you close it, but I know you're talking to everyone too.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Hercules, the Disney movie? Y'all seen Hercules, the Disney? You know, like where like Hercules is moving and he's being painted.
It's not gonna work.
Why not?
Because you're talking. Guys, just give him 2 minutes. Because then they're gonna pick on me if it don't look like you.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Exactly. You keep moving your eyebrows. Everything just keep going out of place.
See.
Yeah, you weren't that child to stay still when your parents told you to stay still.
Even now, my hand is moving. I'm telling you, this is uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm done. This is horrible. Then they're gonna blame on me.
Oh, that's not me. Oh, I'm so sorry. You know what I should have done? I should have given you a picture.
No. People like to see the live. Mm-hmm. It's okay. They'll see a little bit. We didn't get to finish it, but they saw a little bit.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, 105th episode, y'all. Yeah.
How much time do we have?
We have 4 minutes. 4 minutes left.
Okay, I'll work with
it. You just drawing a random Hispanic person. You just
a random?
Yes, you just kind of.
I guess so. Then, if you want to say you're random.
Someone said they already had their response pre-written. This is hilarious. Y'all are horrible. Yeah. Duende. Yeah. Duende. Damn, my eyebrows like that? Damn. This is so dope. Hey, you took my glasses. Wait, why'd you want me to take my glasses off?
Because it would have been easier than trying to get it through.
Oh, really?
And then you put the glasses on later.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, me either, but it's okay.
Yeah.
You could have took it off and put it right back on. It wouldn't have hurt you at all.
That kind of looks like me. Y'all, if y'all just tuning in, we have Alfrina Musa on the show. I said her name incorrectly before the show, and she got upset. Man,
I did not get upset.
For the record, she still can't say my name.
I told him to roll roll the R. I never called you Justin, though.
You did. You called me Jeremiah. I think you had just finished reading the Bible.
I never called you
hey,
Justin.
Jeremiah.
Stop it. I didn't do that.
You called me Jamaica at one point. I was like, no.
Hey, you keep moving. How much minutes do I have?
We got 4 minutes.
I'm trying, guys, with the pen. It's a quick sketch.
Silences.
It's okay. It's cool though, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
At the end of the day, it's cool.
And all this in like 5 minutes. So if y'all are just joining us, she is a phenomenal artist. She is not cheating, from what I can see.
Oh, you need more hair. Sorry.
Am I balding? What?
A little bit more hair. You're balding just a little bit. Not at the top, though.
Oh, not in real life. Oh, no.
Hey, why are you looking down?
Because I was trying to read the comments. People are laughing here. Thank y'all for sticking with us. This is so amazing. I can't believe this is only a quick sketch.
Exactly. With a pen.
Hello, Angie. Thank you for joining us. We're about to end. If you're just tuning in, Alfrina is an amazing artist, uses art therapy. She's a therapist herself. And look at this. Oh, did you just
I did for you.
Oh, this is official. The suspense. Kosher witnessing the suspense. Y'all about to see this.
I made your forehead look smaller.
Damn, you ain't to Photoshop me. Yeah.
I'm trying to see what you need.
Oh. Can you make me tall in this?
I could, actually. Don't worry.
Give me a skinny neck. All right.
Right. I did. That's the thing about artists. Okay, I did the best I could do. You come put your face closer.
You gotta put it up.
Put your face closer.
Oh, how does that work? Oh, that's me. Oh, that's not me.
Look, that's the collar.
Oh, that's not me. That's not me. No, that's.
Next time, be a better model.
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I take all the blame. No, this was amazing. It don't look like me, but it was amazing. I'm kidding. It's a joke. You are an amazing artist. Such a beautiful soul. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Y'all, please support local artists. Please support Alfrina. It is absolutely amazing. Duende said that this painting was better than the original. That's better than me. That's what he just said. He's a rude person, from what I'm noticing.
I love you, whoever you are. Thank you.
He's a rude person. Feel free not to tune in ever again. So y'all, thank you so much. Thank you. You want some parting words?
Thank you. Remember, let the palm of your hand be the inspiration to your masterpiece. And remember your art minister, Alfreda Musa.
You already knew you were gonna say that. Look at you. That was pre-written.
I did it.
Thank y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Thank you so much.